Okay. Me personally, I probably would have routed out like backside here. You even like looked at it and decided not to. So you like made the active decision to come up here. Being up here doesn't really like help that much. Your Gecko and Brim already see short, and you get to see showers as well, I guess. But you can like already do that from triple if you went out backside. And another bad thing about like being up here is like you ever like retake A and heaven is smoked off, and you kind of just have to like sit there waiting for the smoke to fade. And even like when it does, you have to like jump out and it's really awkward. So I wouldn't like really route heaven, especially when they're not like hitting at all. Like you have all the time in the world, no one is out. You could definitely go backside.
Right here.
Shows.
Yeah.
I guess the Roman can forget to smoke heaven. That works too. But now you see like your Gecko's pushing up. If you're a triple, you still definitely could have gotten like this reach trade, and you could be with your Gecko now. But now you're just heaven and you can't really like trade him unless they like go super wide to kill this Gecko.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
About like before you start spamming, I'd ask Cypher to check cam again, because the Omen has like 20 when he started planning like 2 seconds ago, 3 seconds ago, he would have like 27 seconds to play the round. He doesn't have to plant, so he could have definitely like tapped and walked forward, and he could be like to the right of you, he could be right in front of you, like waiting to get a pick off this like out of the smoke, because it's a 2v1 for him, and he had a classic last time we saw him, so there's no like real way he wins this unless he gets aggressive. So checking cam would give you information if he's actually sticking or if he like pushed up.
Spike planted.
Nice shot. Okay, so usually I don't like, or there's like two things I don't really like here. One is that we're stacked heavy side with their sentinel, especially on our like buy round. So there is a good chance like they rush A, they kill our Jet and our Gecko, and now they have 2 guns and we have to retake. And 2 is I don't really like stacking controller and sentinel, because you can think of your like controller as like a mini sentinel, because they also, most controllers have a way to like stop a push on top of their smokes. Like Brim can smoke off entrances and then molly it, Omen can blind, Lofi can decay. Like most of the controllers have a way to stop pushes, so I'd probably ask one of them to go to the other site. Okay, for a second I thought you were like leaving because you figured out like you're 3 stacking with your sentinel, but once again you decide to like play the worst angle. Like you went CT, like if they smoke you off, you have to come out of the smoke to help fight, rather than like being like mid tube or like backside where they would like have to use util to clear you out. Now like you're just like kind of like baiting the rest of your team. Okay, here I know you want to pinch the Cypher and U-Haul with your team, but you could have held it from behind triple, because being out here gives you like no cover, because if Breach, Flash and swung and Cypher also swung you, you'd have to kill both of them, and you can't like re-hide because you're all the way out in the open. And on top of that, you have a Bulldog, so you could play like further back because you have a longer range gun than they do because they're on eco. So this play is just risky, and there's like not much like benefit to it. like you just keep starting in like weird positions. Like you're starting all the way back here. Like you put yourself heaven, round 1. Round 2, you started yourself CT on B. And now round 3, you're starting yourself off CT on A. Like you don't need to play fast rotate. Like there's not like util your team needs from you.
Raising lamps.
Spike down A. You're not. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
I feel like you didn't do too much that round. Kinda just sat backside as your gecko pushed lamps and your jet like took the front side space. Like I'd probably go with one of them.
Thanks.
Or
Spoil the party. Reloading.
And they won.
You're not. Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
yeah, and on top of that, the Phoenix like came from the one place like you should have been holding like that entire round. Like if you could have like routed out of the smoke to behind triple and like held showers, cleared triple, cleared bench, but you just sat backside and the Phoenix like is where you were.
Spike planted.
I'd probably be mindful of elbow or like this right corner. Mostly because like it's been a while since Phoenix planted. And once you get into like higher ranks, I know their Omen hasn't been doing it. I don't know why he like just plants and sits on the bomb. But when you're down numbers as an attacker, you want to like play aggro so you can like catch the defenders off guard and try to like equalize numbers and then win the round. So I would be careful of like all the options Phoenix like could be.
Last player standing.
Yeah, just like that.
Two pushing shells. Cypher and someone else.
Like once again, you put yourself heaven. I know it's kind of like troll, like the jet push showers by herself. With like the setup you guys had, you probably should have like played like bench or like held showers. But like if your gecko or brim or your jet dies, like you can't trade them from here. Like
Right here. Careful.
I'd probably be watching showers for your gecko because he's like kind of out U-Haul. So if they do swing him showers, he's gonna be mad at you because he's holding short.
Enemy A.
Careful here.
This time, I probably wouldn't like worry too much about it because they're up numbers, so they can play like a lot more passively. Plus, they have this breach ult they can work with, so they're probably playing like hookah or like long to play off this breach ult.
Cypher's.
There still could be that like one weirdo. Like I wouldn't like that just swings this cause, but I wouldn't like focus too heavily on it because time's running out. They have this breach ult you have to deal with.
Coming from hookah.
I shot my wingman. Enemy B.
Wait, your gecko like might be the best player alive.
Cutting their vision. Cutting their vision.
Off your feet! Someone is B.
Yeah.
Don't rush me.
That's something you say when there's more than 2 seconds left in the round. So, like, your pre-rounds have been like really sloppy. You like start CT on either side of defending. Like that round, you literally just spun around Heaven, and then you're not even gonna play Heaven. You came triple, so there's like no point in doing that. Like I'd focus on like what's their eco look like, what's our eco look like, where are we playing, before just like spinning around.
There.
We also heard bomb drop towards outside hookah.
Reloading!
30 seconds left.
Okay. One, you heard bomb drop towards like hookah. Two, at this point, I'd probably rotate by now, because like all three of you are just here, and there's like they're making a lot of noise outside B. Plus bomb is over there, so I wouldn't just sit here for like however long you're here, like 20-30 seconds. Like I'd rotate by now, so I'd probably op like if they smoke you off Heaven, you genuinely cannot do anything. The barrel peak exists, like where your jet is. There's a barrel there. You can look over triple into main. You could try to ask one of your teammates to boost you top truck. You get to get a shot off, and then you can like dismiss to top triple, get another shot off, dismiss to like barrel, get another shot. Like the only time you get a kill Heaven is if their Omen forgets to smoke or smokes late. You get like one kill, and then they smoke you off while the rest of your team dies.
I'm watching here.
Chows.
Off your feet!
Did Omen smoke here?
Spike down.
I guess they don't have a showers player.
A.
I don't know if you saw him, but there was one top truck and he dropped backside. I'd probably call it out for your team.
There.
40 Omen.
Spike planted.
Like you see how like your team's dying and you're just stuck Heaven, and now they know that you have an op, they're like hiding from you and you can't really do anything.
Last player standing.
Like look how awkward that retake was. Like what? Imagine you like were like you played sight with your team with the op, because you could still do that in op effectively. Like you definitely could have like helped create pressure instead of them just hiding from you, Heaven. I definitely buy a flash, mostly because like your Gecko flash isn't really like that hard of a flash, and he only has one unless he picks it up, and no one else on your team has a flash either, so I'd probably buy a flash to like help out. So right now it's your eco. Y'all have like classics. I think some of you bought like a ghost or something, but they're probably gonna have like specters, bulldogs. Like they're gonna be able to buy. So it looks like you're. Yeah, it looks like you're preparing for a generic A split. Yeah. You want to call for something just weird to catch the enemy off guard, because like on paper you lose this round if you just play it like this because they have the better guns. So you want something to like close that gap. So you call for like 5-man showers to overwhelm the showers guy, take his gun, or like 5-man B long, just something weird. Like maybe have your brim smoke weird so you can get into like U-Haul, like draw a snake. But just doing this like A split thing on your eco, it's probably not gonna work out. And you're just like throwing a round away.
Here.
Reaches there.
Our spike's down.
Your jet's out. Go out the smoke.
Smoke's down.
Spike down A.
Webs, lefts.
There.
Enemy spotted A.
No prisoners.
Our spike team is down.
Spike down B.
You're dead!
Still in sight. I have the spike.
There's a like severe lack of comms going on though. Like Brim should have called out where he is. We should be talking right now. Like, what should we do? Do we want to fight the flank? Do we just want to hit? Like, fight the flank after we plant? Like, but just no one's saying anything. Gecko's gonna go fight him by himself. And then he dies. So I guess he was a long way. You're just sitting here.
Deploy destroyed.
We could have like hit site or decide to fight the flank like as a team. But since like no one said anything, you just wasted like 10-20 seconds just sitting like next to the TP. Like if no one's saying anything, at least just like ask where the Phoenix was. Try to like come up with some plan. Because the longer you just do nothing, the more map control you get. Because right now all you have is like B long and then an outside hookah. They have the rest of the map.
Still in sight.
And their Phoenix is so fast that he managed to just come back A. He killed your Jagger and he just booked it back A.
Spike drop.
You don't have to give Jet bomb. Like it doesn't matter which one of you have bomb. In fact, Jet has to like entry the site out of the smoke now. Like makes less sense for her to have bomb.
You disappoint me. 30 seconds left.
Just left Jet to die.
Last.
So you knew Omen was showers because he blinded from there. And he heard you dismiss back. So he knows you're probably gonna come out of the smoke to kill him. So he's holding it. Wait, You didn't even buy shields or flashes? You definitely had enough money.
Saving.
Like, you only need like 4.2, 4.3k depending on your agent to like full buy. You don't need to save for 5.4k. Like, I doubt you're saving for like an Odin full util. I doubt you're going for a like operator light shield no util. Like, you could buy these flat, like right now you just sold your Devour. Like, you're giving yourself like less options to work with. Because worst comes to worst, you don't use this util, you have it next round, and you can still full buy. You just take away options. Like, let's say you do get a deagle kill and you dismiss, and then you get another deagle kill. Well, you don't have a dismiss anymore. Like, you could have used a flash, but you took away the option for no reason, because you still have enough to buy for next round even if you bought them. You're really slow. Your cypher's already up. Your team's trying to hit. Right now you almost cleared the right corner, and now you're getting orb. Your team's on site and actively fighting. Smokes are up. Like, it's time for you to go. You just baited the shit out of your brim. What the fuck, man? Like, there's nothing stopping you. You weren't mollied off. You definitely could have gone out showers. Because as a duelist, it is your job to like match the pace, especially like set the pace. If you're splitting, you want to match like the pace of the other side, or like what your team's doing. Your brim's on site. You definitely hear on showers. You don't say anything about it. Your brim is trying to plant the bomb, and you're just sitting here. And then like when he dies, you swing out and get the kill. But like, you need these numbers because it's your eco. You're trying to punch up, but you're just baiting your brim.
Raise dead. Spike down A.
You saw that omen. I don't know why you greed for the gun like so hard. He's still there.
Fire's out. Launching smoke. Beacon down. Multiple enemies.
So right now you gotta pick. It'd be a good time to like speed up, especially as the duelist. You want to flash out. I don't know why you like this routing so much where you go on top of the box. You can just walk out, because going on top of the box is for like kind of playing slower, I guess, or if you're like dashing out. Like, walking out of this smoke doesn't hurt you. Also, you lost like 2-3 seconds of time picking up that skin and reloading.
Behind you, Simon. Someone's there.
Smoke's down. Dim beacon here.
Your cypher is out on site. I'd probably go help him. Like, now's not the time to be going slow. Like, flash out. If there's one U-haul, like, you'll be blind by the flash, or you're like 4 teammates behind you, like, would get the trade. Like, you just bait your jet. He's blind. Go swing. Help him. By going slow here, like, you let them have all of backside, and we're all just still in this choke. So they went into U-haul. And they slowed our choke down. Like, as Cypher managed to get out on site and then wrap all the way 2 showers and get in. Like, that should like never happen. Your Cypher is taking more space than you were, and he wasn't even like lurking or anything. He literally just ran through site. You probably should, like, the entire team should be with him. And as the duelist, you should like bring your team forward. Okay. This is a really good play, but your Brim should have calmed it, because ulting U-Haul, like drastically reduces the amount of things you have to check when you're hitting a site. But like if you're doing this, you want to go more heavy towards showers, because you need less people to clear U-Haul, so you need less people like in this short area. But the Brim guy just did it by himself. Like you didn't know if he was gonna do this or like save for post plant. So you kind of want to be like active in your pre-round comms. You could be like, Brim, you can U-Haul, and then 3 people can go showers. And when you call for this, you also want to like call for which specific people you want to go showers, because if not, like no one's really gonna do it. So you want to be like, Jet Cypher and I can go showers.
CT.
Like, you're not doing anything here. The only time you contact them is all 3 of these people die, and then he wraps to front sight, and then you get to see him. Like, you go out wide and hold heaven for them. Like, there is a chance he goes heaven and comes out this smoke and just shoots all 3 of them in the back, because none of them are checking heaven, and like you could be holding that for them, but you're just not. Like, you tucked again. If you're so worried about this, you could ask, like, because of that Phoenix that one time, you can ask your Cypher to trip this.
My camera is destroyed.
Cutting their vision.
Up and away. There's so many hits right there. Beacon down.
There's so many here because we made noise, right? And I don't know if they have one anchoring A or not, but if even without that information, like we made so much noise, they probably rotated. And on top of that, if they do have one anchored A or pushed out like the Phoenix that one round, they know we're not A because we're not lurking. That's fine. But like, we have to go fast if we're not going to be lurking. We can't just like sit here, see one trip like head height and then be scared.
I know exactly where. Launching smoke. There.
They had multiple here.
30 seconds left. Last
80,
player
55.
standing. Spike down A.
Smoke's down.
There. There.
Spike drops.
I have the spike.
Wait, you're leaving your Brim?
Someone there. Enemy spotted A. Launching smoke.
Out of turns. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Okay, I get that you're trying to like fake leave, but your team is still making short presence, so they know you're still at least trying to hit A. And also, you didn't say anything to your team or Brim, so like the faking the leave doesn't really do anything. So you just wasted like 20 seconds just running back and forth showers.
They will cover.
Thanks for a sec.
Journey's over. You're this. My wingman's down.
You gonna help your Gecko?
Contain lock.
Attackers win.
Yeah. GG's. So, to start off with the good stuff that I saw, you had really good shots. you won most of it, you're like 50-50s, and that's a really good thing. But you did like bait your teammates a lot. And it looked like you're kind of like afraid of like dying or like overheating to throw the round. But trading your teammates is a really like crucial thing to learn. And you kind of just like stayed back and watch your teammates push up. And you like got no value from the position you're at because you're like so far back. Also, you calmed like a little bit, but you wouldn't like calm crucial information to your team that would like help them during the round. So you could call, if like on defense, for example, you could call like which side they're hitting. I think your mic did cut out throughout the VOD during some points, but it looked like you got really lazy with comms. Also, you didn't like calm what you were doing either. So sometimes you just do stuff and it's not something your teammates can just like read your mind about. And you didn't comment, you just kind of like expected them to know. And then you just ended up like wasting time by yourself. And you had like really lazy pre-games, like pre-rounds. Because on defense, you kind of just like sit CT, like kind of be like fooling around. And then on attack, you wouldn't like come up with plans, you just 5-man a site every single time.